Hello you guys, what's up? I am GojiFan1998 and welcome back for another new video for today once again. Today I'm doing for another figure review for today. As in today, I am going to review another Bandai 50 Memorial figure. This time I'm going to talk about the Bandai 50 Memorial Godzilla 1967. Yes, I know there's a lot of fans who are not a big fan of this Godzilla suit, the Musako Goji suit, since it was the weirdest Godzilla suit design ever made. Before we get ready to talk about the details of the figure, let's talk about this history about this Godzilla suit, the Musako Goji suit. The Musako Goji suit was first introduced in Son of Godzilla. Originally, Haruo Nakajima was going to wear this costume in the movie, but the suit was way too big for him to wear it. So there were actually different suit actors portrayed the suit. One of the suit actors he made a small cameo in the original Rodan plays the camera guy when he was about to take a picture of his girl in the volcano before his character gets killed by Rodan. That's where he first plays Godzilla for some scene, but during the filming he actually broke his hand while during the filming. For the finisher remaining in the movie was Hiroshi Sakata, who portrays Ebirah, and Sanda in both War of the Gargantulas and Ebirah Horror of the Deep. Good to have Sakata took over to finish the remaining in the movie. After the Son of Godzilla, the Musako Goji suit was used two public publicity photos to appear in All Monsters Attack and Terror of Mechagodzilla, and also later be used for a water scene for Godzilla vs. Gigan took over the Daisenso Goji suit's place, where Haruo Nakajima did finally wear that suit for the water for Toho's big pool. And now let's get ready to talk about the detail of the figure. The detail of the figure looks pretty good and is captured in the movie image of what it looks like. The dorsal fin was way kind of a little bit funny looking. Kind of looks like, I don't know what to describe it. But the tail was really good. The three toes is just like the predecessor of a King Goji through all the way to Daisenso Goji. The head was kind of a little bit funny because it was just weird as this looking because it looks like a human's head. Trying to make it look like based on Manila from the movie. So now, let's talk about the paint job of the figure. The paint job of the figure was kind of okay, but we know in the actual suit it was actually black coloration, and its dorsal fin coloration was the white collarbone. And the eyes is really good, it has black coloration. The fingernails and toenails are all well done and very good detailed coloration, and his tail looks good as well. Okay, so now let's get ready to talk about the movement of the figure. Is this toy having movement? Yes, there is. You can rotate his arm, but you gotta be very slowly. Until it stops right here in this point, that's the limit. See? And now let's get it back to the provision. You can rotate his feet, just like that, but limit it, but you gotta be careful. Do exactly the same thing as the other one. And now, let's see. The head of this figure can actually move, but very gently. You gotta go very slowly so you don't want to mess it up, otherwise you might accidentally pop the head. And now let's get ready to do the size comparison, which is I'm going to show the comparison of his counterpart, well, his predecessor of a successor of his suit for the Memorial figure line will be Godzilla 1965. They all kind of a little bit share the same height together, so. And one more thing I need to do is from Bandai Movie Monster Series line, it is Godzilla 1968. And for the next suit, the Shoshei Goji suit, it's kind of like they combine both of these costumes to become this. Kind of for my opinion for it. So that was Godzilla 65. Now let's do a comparison with 68. They almost share the same height, so that was Godzilla 1968. Now let's do the comparison with the minus Goji Odo Island version. This Godzilla right here was taller than this one. So that was the Odo Island version of minus Goji from the Bandai Movie Monster series. The last comparison is for another Bandai Movie Monster series as well. It is Godzilla minus 1. Well, kind of a little bit share the same height together, So that was the minus Goji. Now, before I get ready to do for my final thoughts of the figure, let's talk about where I got this figure. I got this figure all the way back in my second year of GFX in the year 2017. That's where I got him, along with 84 Goji figure from Bandai 50th Memorial figure. I was so glad I didn't manage to get this figure before the price of the figure gets way too higher. I was so happy I managed to get it, but this is my least favorite Godzilla suit of all time. Even the fans said it. This is their least favorite suit because of it's so weird looking. So, I have nothing else to say about it. Now let's get ready for our final thoughts of the figure. The figure, for my final thoughts about it, it is kind of okay figure, but I kind of like it, but it is my least favorite Godzilla suit of all time, but I gave him my own rating about this suit. 2 out of 5, for my opinion. But I kind of wish they should have get a little bit more detail more than get it weird looking. So yeah, that's all I have to say for my final thoughts figure. So thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I'll always, Stabage fans and Goji fan 1990 will always be here for more and do more videos in the future. So yeah, so Stabage fans, as always, so I remember my friends, bye!